Bob, Lonnie Teeper does make some good points. Ronny Rockel is very, very underrated. Of course, he won that event in Australia last year, and we thought that was going to be the signs of some very good things to come. Any thoughts on what Ronny brought to the stage this afternoon?
He brings a very, very complete package. He is very symmetrical. He is put together. His proportions are excellent. You can see it. Once again, when you're watching this guy on stage by himself, again, he's a very, very good and complete bodybuilder. The problem is it's tough to find the knock on the guy. The only knock is that when he's standing next to a guy with all those attributes, but with 30 pounds on him. Much like when you're watching the Nationals, Dan, you put the middleweight next to the super heavyweight, and all of a sudden the middleweight doesn't stand out as much. That's pretty much the same type of position. When you got to consider, Ronny Rockel is probably in the, I'll guess and say 225 range. Tony Freeman is almost 300 pounds. That's 70 pounds of muscle. Too much to overcome.
Well, Ronny will journey to Australia just 1 week from tonight to try to defend that Australian Pro Championship. And, of course, what's on the line is a top 6 finish tonight for Ronny. And looking at the call-outs, the way it played out, I'd say he is one of 2 or 3 guys who are gunning for that number 6 spot.
They don't let me out. They don't call my name.
One of the things we talked about earlier was the fact that this lineup is so deep, is so strong, that some very good bodybuilders are going to finish out of the money, basically. And this is just one of those examples when you're talking about a guy like Ronny Rockel, who's a very, very strong and very serious contender in other events. You arrive here in Columbus at an event that is so loaded, Ronny could be the odd man out.
Yeah. Fortunately, he's going to fall into that category, Dan. Like I say, a very, very good bodybuilder who's going to place down in that lower third for no other good reason other than, again, he's just on the short end of the stick when it comes to height and muscle department. But very dramatic posing music, a little old school there, Dan. Always a special place in my heart for that.
Good job, Ronny. In great shape as always. You know, a couple years back,